one's fine with me. My economic development should take an hour or less.
It's whatever time you all want to meet. I mean, that's gonna be the only thing on there, is that resolution.
Which time?
5:30.
That resolution would be the only thing that would be on there, so.
I can come that morning.
I mean, you all set the time, it's you all's meeting, so I mean, whatever time you all set, I'll be here.
10 o'clock?
I can't be at 10. I work at 10.
What time?
Terry will have the same
So
problem,
I
I
have to go all the way
think.
across town and come all the way back. What time graduation?
3. Shady Valley graduated at 7.
Graduation at 3?
IB.
It's gonna be about an hour.
Hour and a half.
Can
I mean, if we have a quorum, y'all go ahead and,
Can we do that?
yeah.
5:30, push it to 6.
I'm okay with that.
You better do it at 5:15, like I
That give me a
said.
chance to get, well, that give me a chance to get from that side
Oh,
of
okay.
town.
5:30 or 6?
Yeah.
I think Don and I are the most flexible.
Hey,
I mean,
5:30.
If you want to do it after the economic development meeting, I mean, it's only gonna be.
If that'd be better for you.
Is the, what time the economic development?
It's
5:30?
5:30, but we could say 6:30, because economic development can take more than an hour.
Okay.
We do it at 6:30.
They do 5:30.
will graduation be over by then?
That's y'all.
Oh, you're not coming.
Mine started at 3. IB graduates at 3. I don't have a dollar.
John, would you rather have it before economic development or afterwards?
Yeah, in fact, I got something, meeting at 6:30.
Okay. Well,
5:15?
can you make it 5:15, you need 5:30?
I can do 5:15.
Okay, yeah, because it won't take us but 5 minutes to go in there and
Okay.
conduct one item. So we need to call a special council meeting for 5:15 with that one item on Thursday.
And change it to when? Thursday, the 5th?
5th.
Yeah.
Changed it.
Oh,
I mean, unless y'all want to do Wednesday, but.
Or Wednesday?
the council chamber is tied up that Thursday. The education meeting is at City Hall. The two they've had before with Ramona Yarborough.
Oh,
She's put it at
yes.
City Hall on the night, so we gotta do Wednesday or postpone until the next Tuesday. We can't do Thursday.
Wednesday.
Huh?
What about Wednesday?
Wednesday is acceptable to
I
me.
would do it on Wednesday.
Don't you have this CDA thing on Wednesday?
That's this Wednesday.
Yeah, it's the next week.
It's,
It'll be the 4th.
Not the
June
CBA,
the
but this
4th.
meeting.
yeah.
Chamber
yeah.
is
It's
tomorrow
this,
night.
with this
City
week's chamber
council
CA
on
tomorrow
Wednesday.
night.
Next
Yeah,
week.
June the 4th.
The chamber and the CDA and the council.
It's all this week, yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night and Thursday.
And so's the library board meeting at 7, so I think I can do both of them. Because one's at 5:30 and the other's at 7. Yeah, the 4th, Wednesday is fine with me. Is that okay with you?
They have the council meeting?
On, to change the Tuesday to Wednesday, can you do Wednesday next week? Because the Thursday, City Hall's tied up for that educational meeting, so we wouldn't be able to move it till
That's
Thursday.
4th and 5th, James.
Supersede the, have they
Four.
already, council meeting supersedes anything
Well, I don't think,
that they have?
I don't think we'd want to do that when they've had it reserved for a month.
But we got something that came up, so what difference
Well,
would that make?
I let them reserve that, and I'd hate to go back on my word.
Yeah, I mean, they've been announcing it for over a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to do ours another night. I mean, I don't care if it's Wednesday or
What time
Tuesday
is
the
our
next week.
meeting?
6 or 6:30, I don't have
That's
it.
what I'm saying, could we make it 5:15?
You can meet anytime you want to.
Well, the trouble is, we don't know what all's gonna be on the council agenda. That's a full meeting, so we gotta have
Oh, a full meeting.
we gotta
I
have
was thinking that was a
pre-council.
special meeting. Boy, I'm
No.
sorry, okay. I'm hush.
But if you give 24 hours, you can meet anytime you want to. You can change the time.
Hold on, James.
That's
You
Wednesday
move
or
it-
the
meet at
next
lunchtime.
Tuesday, since it,
It's whatever.
yeah, I'm
I'm
good.
flexible,
My computer, stop.
you know.
Hey, let me look at the calendar as far as changing it to the date. So what's happening next Thursday again?
This coming Thursday
The school,
is a school.
A week,
They're having
a
their
week
meeting on
from this
Foreman.
Thursday.
Is the school board?
Yes, it's
School
the
board
fifth.
thing?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Wednesday?
But
Yeah,
Bob,
so
you can
Wednesday or the
change
next
it.
Tuesday, whichever one you like better.
You can change council meeting to 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock on Wednesday, or Or you can even have it at 12 o'clock on Thursday.
Yeah, Wednesday's June the fourth.
I don't think there's anything on June the 4th.
I don't think so either. Okay. All right. So y'all,
So we're gonna change the meeting to June the 4th, regular 6 and 7 o'clock.
6 and 7.
Yeah, like we normally have pre-council and council. And we'll have the special meeting at
John, you
5:15
got
this
anything?
Thursday.
you got anything on the fourth?
Is that okay with you, John?
Yeah, I always got something on the fourth.
You do?
Yeah,
What?
Bible study, but y'all killing me.
Oh,
So I don't really think you'd be there.
What time's
Thank
your
you.
Bible study?
can I
6
come?
o'clock.
We'll let you say the prayer, how about that?
All right. Yeah.
What time is, Yarbrough's meeting on Thursday?
6 or 6:30, I don't have anything in
It's
front
usually
of
at
me.
6:30.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Okay, so we're gonna have council on Wednesday the 4th. Is that set in stone?
Well, I mean, if it worked better for anybody else, we could do it the next Tuesday, but then we'd have back-to-back Tuesdays for
Or we
council
could do it,
meetings.
would
What
it
about-
be good for you if we did it Thursday earlier?
No, let's
What-
do it, we need,
Oh,
we need
but
to
John
do
can't
it, we need to
come.
do it next week, cause I need a part of this on the agenda.
Thursday at 5:30? That'll give us enough time.
Thursday, 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday
But you gotta
what?
have pre-council.
You gotta have
Yeah.
pre-council and council, that ain't
We
enough
don't, we don't
time.
have, you know what, let's just have it on the fourth, I guess. We can move it up.
That's fine, I'll be here at 4.
Okay.
Okay. 6 and 7 on the 4th, or
That's
do you,
6 or 7?
yeah, or,
No, that's fine.
or if it's later, we could do it 5 and 6,
Yeah, whatever y'all wanna do.
if that would work better for you.
No, that's fine.
Okay,
Yeah, we-
6 and 7, I guess. Regular
We'll do
time
it
on
6 and
Wednesday the
7
4th.
days On Wednesday,
Okay.
Carol.
Yeah, we're just moving it from Tuesday to Wednesday.
Wednesday.
One
James, who's
day.
doing the election next week?
The county.
The county's doing it. Aren't you glad?
Yes. I gotta call them to see when they bringing those machines out. They're supposed to bring the machines out this week.
All right, next, item on the agenda is the, pre-council meeting procedural change discussion. We talked about this before as far as changing the time of the pre-council meeting. I think the last discussion we had, about changing the time. What was the feel of the council about that?
Well, you know,
Instead of
James
being
brought up
at
a good
6.
point about, you know, everybody
Maybe at
could
6:30.
make it, you know, they had, people had issues about, you know, being able to come. So that's why they changed it to have pre-council right before regular council, so all the councilors could be there. Did I put you?
No, you were right. You're right.
You changed it from to what?
We changed it from, I think when I first went on the council, it was, pre-council was on Mondays at 6 o'clock and council meeting was on Tuesdays at 7.
So 2 days.
And we ended up just changing it when Craig and I came on. It was changed for pre-council to be at 6 and regular council to be at 7, because you're killing two birds at one stone. Instead of having somebody come out Monday night and come out Tuesday night, we just went ahead and put it right before the council meeting.
Yeah, and since technically the only thing we get paid for is attending council meetings, we'll be there for those.
I think another discussion that I brought up, I mean, we're just, actually during pre-council, we're just going through, the agenda. But since we have work sessions, which I'm planning on having work sessions like, that Thursday, preceding the council meeting on Tuesday. So, of course, the agenda will already be set by that Tuesday, preceding the Tuesday of the next week, when the council meeting is, that we can go over it on that Thursday, which
You
will be the
can.
work session. Yeah, that's what I'm proposing. And in that case, we can shorten the pre-council meeting to 6:30 instead of 6 o'clock, just to go over the agenda, basically going over the things we talked about that Thursday.
Just for that one meeting?
Yeah,
Okay, I don't have a problem.
Yeah, just
6:30 for the pre-council.
for the pre-council on Tuesday instead of 6 o'clock.
Are you talking about making it a permanent ordinance? Changing the ordinance?
Yeah, change the ordinance, pre-council at
Pre-council
6.
from 6:30 to 7, pre-council?
Pre-council, changing it from 6 to 6:30.
Yeah, go from 6:30 to 7.
And that's on
Regular
Thursday,
Yeah, yeah, regular council 7, yes.
7 o'clock.
and that's on Thursday.
No.
No, that's
he's
on
talking about
Tuesday.
changing.
That'll be
Okay.
on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Right.
We'll have a work session, of course, to discuss some of the things that will possibly be on the agenda because, you know, we talked about having
Yeah.
the items submitted by that Tuesday. That'll give the council persons enough time to, you know, look at the items, do an investigation. If they have any questions, give them time to make phone calls and so forth. And then if we need to call if I do call a work session on that Thursday, then we can discuss those items that's on the agenda.
Okay.
That way, the pre-council meeting wouldn't take that long. Yeah.
I've got a little bit of a problem, and tell me where I'm going wrong. What it is from the standpoint of the people who are coming to watch us, because pre-council is when we normally debate the issues, because we usually just vote at council. So that's when the people that are really interested in something can hear us talk about what we're gonna do. But if we've already decided at a a council work session, that would require them to come in on a different day before they even knew what the agenda was. So I don't think that's fair to the constituents.
They'll still have all of our meetings are open to the public, so that wouldn't change anything. The only thing that would
No, but they
change,
wouldn't know the agenda for the work session.
all items would be set. We'll have items to be submitted on that Tuesday. So basically, we will know what will be on the agenda unless one of the council persons add an item with a majority vote.
We
So-
will, but will it be posted down here before Thursday and in the other places? And
If any work session will be posted,
no, I'm talking about the council.
We can post the
The agenda
agenda when
items-
James gets it to us.
See, when they come to pre-council to hear us say how we're gonna vote on the agenda items, that's when we discuss them, because by the time we get to regular council, we're ready to vote because we've already discussed it.
well, they'll still be able to discuss the agenda items at pre-council at 6:30.
Okay, but how will they know? They won't have the full council agenda for pre-council,
They will have the agenda. The agenda
for
will be-
council.
will be out by then, yes. Yes. All items to be submitted that Tuesday.
Okay, I'm just saying
That's
now,
the deadline.
Carolyn, you'll be
I'm just saying I don't get an
submitting
agenda by
those
Thursday
agenda
now.
items
What's
to
gonna
the
change it
public.
so I will by then?
to the public before council meeting on that Tuesday. Like, we always get it the Tuesday, don't we always get it the Tuesday before the council meeting?
Yeah, Carolyn does, but
Yeah,
not,
Car-
not everybody honors that they have it in.
I normally get my agenda on Friday or
Oh,
over the
well,
weekend.
they'll have it in by Tuesday because that'll be part of the council meeting procedures.
Well, I guess if you all are going to do that too, everybody needs to make sure that when they do submit something,
Yeah.
that they have all of the documentation and everything that goes with it. So it's just a matter of taking that information and then putting it on the agenda. A lot of times, the roughest part about putting the agenda together, when you don't get all of the information or you don't get the supporting documents and you're trying to make sure you send that out and scan it in and send that out as a part of it. So, I mean, I guess if you all are going to meet, I'm sorry, if you're gonna meet on, you say Thursdays?
Thursday preceding the Tuesday council meeting.
So, I mean, you really need.
The
to-
work session can be, it could be Wednesday or Thursday, or it could even be Monday. I mean, I'm not saying that we go back to the way it used to be, but that'll give the counselors enough time to investigate, do anything that they need to, because they will have a list of the agenda items that will be on.
What I'm saying by
Well,
that,
let
by
me
that
say
Thursday,
this.
by that Thursday, you want a complete packet though, right? That's what I'm saying.
Well, items supposed to be submitted that Tuesday, so Thursday, yes, it will be complete.
Let me say something. A work session is for the council to sit down and work things out. It's not for the public. Council meetings are for the public, and the public can come if all of us here, but it's for y'all to work things out together. That's
But
what
all of our meetings are open.
They're open.
Yeah,
They
all
gotta
of them-
be
all of
open.
them
All
are open.
meetings are open,
Yeah.
but it's not basically basically a work session is not basically for the audience to put input into it. It's basically for y'all to work out what you're gonna do.
Right.
I would suggest leaving it at 6. Still discuss the
agree.
council. Because what we gonna, I'm gonna tell you, let me say my piece. You're requiring our voters to come out twice to get what's.
No,
on
it
the
doesn't
agenda.
require them to come out. They don't have to come
No,
out.
they don't have to, but in this situation, they are, and they wanna know what's on the agenda. And have adequate time, like we've been giving them, to make a point on the agenda items. So I think we're shutting, this is my own person, this is one man speaking. I think we're shutting them out from 6:30 to 7.
Let me ask this
This
question. Right.
is what it's gonna
Right.
feel, it's what it's gonna seem like, and this is what it's gonna be
Mhm.
talked about. That the council, it ain't just gonna be Bobby, it's gonna be the council is shutting us out, not giving us an opportunity to voice our opinion on items, like we've been given. That's where it's, whether we are doing it or not, but that's the way it's going.
I got it. Let me ask you this, is it a law stating that we have to have a pre-council meeting?
No,
Okay.
there's
You don't
no
have to
law.
have
Okay,
one.
that's what I wanna ask first, so it's not a law that states we have to have a pre-council.
That's
Second, there is no indication stating that we're shutting the constituents out from expressing their thoughts or ideas, because we are having a pre-council meeting. We're just shortening that time to 30 minutes because of the fact of the council, we have work sessions anyway. Because of the council having a work session to discuss some of those issues, the public is still gonna have an opportunity to say something during a pre-council meeting.
But you just cut 30
And
minutes.
that's not shutting them out.
Let me say,
John,
let me
I'm
tell
just
you
saying,
something.
I'm just
30
saying.
minutes ain't gonna save us that much time. I'd rather
No.
keep it the way it is.
Well, what I'm saying is, Bobby, I'm just saying this, Bobby, this to your brother talking. Whether it seems like it or not, that's what it's gonna look like.
But no matter when you start, the pre-council
starts
or
at
work
eight.
session or
At
whatever
7.
you wanna call it, at 7 o'clock is
It's over.
scheduled to start council meeting. You can't go over that.
And
You
that
have-
worries me too, because we've had some with 22, 23, 24 items, getting those done in
But
pre-council.
you've
in 30
got to
minutes
start
would be
council meeting
difficult.
at 7 o'clock.
Cause the work session,
'Cause
don't
that's
allow-
when it's
you
scheduled.
can't make any decision at your work session, no matter what you go.
No,
No.
you can't. No, you
That's gonna be done in your pre-council. You know, you can put it on consent.
We got a happy prisoner.
But if you have,
Is that
He's back here in the back.
But it's
I'm just afraid,
Either that or Chief McIntosh.
You gonna have, I'm just think about it, I'm afraid you're gonna have 20 items, and none of them gonna be on consent, and you're not gonna be able to get them done in 30 minutes. And then you're gonna be into your council meeting, and that's where you're gonna break the law.
No, you
No,
won't,
we ain't
you
gonna
won't
break
break
the
the
law.
law.
Right.
No, we ain't
Well,
gonna
that's
break
where,
You have
that's
to
where you're
start
gonna
the
be
council
pushing.
meeting at 7.
That's what I'm saying, but I'd rather have that time to discuss even us. I know we're gonna discuss on Thursday, but there's no decision to be made. We can't put nothing on consent.
No,
We can't do anything just to protect us. You know, I think we need to talk about it. We need to think about that before we make that decision. Really have a discussion.
Well,
This is
that's
not-
what's on the agenda, pre-council
Yeah.
meeting procedural change discussion.
Well, that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about right now, is that before we make that change, I'm just telling you what it's gonna seem like. Well,
Any other comment?
Whether you like it or not, you know, I know we're not. That's not what we're trying to do. I
Well,
understand.
No, we're not.
No.
I'll tell
all
you
of our
what I
meetings-
like.
All of our meetings are open, so therefore, that right there is saying that we can't shut anybody out of
Right.
any of our meetings.
No, you
Work
can't.
sessions,
So when you
committee
gonna let 'em
meetings.
know?
Anytime 3 of
Anything.
you are
Yes.
together, you have to have
We
an
can't
open
shut
meeting.
anyone out. Now, there will be some other amendments in there as far as, audio, recordings.
Right.
And of course, we'll provide you with a copy of those changes. And Brandon and I, we've been working on this for, 2-3 weeks, I guess. And the changes will be highlighted in red, so y'all will see that.
Right.
But
When you gonna let the people know that these changes have been been made. You gonna do it next week, next council meeting? You gonna do it next month?
You have to vote on
Do
it.
next
Yeah.
physical?
We'll